Hi friends, we have another topic now is now primary distribution summary and the secondary distribution summary. We have one problem is here, particular amount, rent and rates 25,000, general lighting 3,000, indirect wages 7,500, power 7,500, depreciation on machinery 50k, sundries expenses 50k. You have given some departments here: production 1, production 2, production 3 department, service department S1 and S2. Some information are given in the problem. First we have to look at the working notes. Rent and the rates is to be distributed on the basis of floor base in the ratio 4:5:6:4:1. Rent and the rates always distributes on the basis of the floor space. For production department rent and rates here is 25,000. So 25,000 4 into 20. If you add 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1, we can get 20. If you solve this multiplication, we can get 5,000. Then for production department 2 6,250, production department 3 7,500, as well as the service departments. Then we got to general lighting is to be distributed on the basis of lighting points in the ratio 2:3:4:2:1. General lighting usually distributes on the basis of lighting points. If you multiple this, we can get production departments as well as service departments. Then we got to calculate indirect wages is to be distributed on the basis of direct wages in the ratio 6:4:6:3:1. If we solve this now, we can get amount for production departments as well as service departments. Power is to be distributed on the basis of horsepower of machine in the ratio 6:3:5:1. This also it doesn't have give the value for service department 2, so we will write it as nil. Depreciation on machinery is to be distributed on the basis of cost of machinery in the ratio 12:16:20:1:1. Depreciation usually calculates usually distributes on the basis of cost of machinery. This is the calculation for calculating depreciation. Sundries expenses is to be distributed on the basis of production hours worked in the ratio 6,225:4,028:4,066. If we solve this multiplication, we can get the value for production departments. as well as now here is the format for a production overhead distribution summary. The heading would be now particulars, the pieces now total production department, service departments, rent and the pieces of floor piece 25,000. The value now we have already now calculated now and the working notes, as well as general lighting on the pieces of lighting points, indirect wages on the pieces of direct wages, power on the pieces of horsepower of machine, depreciation on machinery cost of machinery, sundries expenses production hours worked. If we total this, we can get the value as 14,000, 1,43,000 and so on. Then the service department value we have to now distributes to production department. Total department overheads as per primary distribution. Service department allocations. It is given in the problem S1 and S2. Here is the working note for service departments. S1 is to be distributed in the ratio 2:3:4:1. Then the value for that. S2 department is to not distributed in the ratio 4:3, 2:3:1. Value for the production department and the service department. Then we have the S1 department. Service department value we have to distribute on other departments. Then service department 2. This is the format of the second overhead distribution summary, particulars, production departments and the service departments. It is a method of a repetitive distribution. Repetitive distribution means we have to distribute the service department values to production departments until we get single digit. Overhead as per primary distribution, the S1's overhead in the ratio. Here is the S1's value is 8125. That value we have to distribute in the production department and the service department too. As well as the S2 department is to be distributed in the ratio 4:2:3:1. We have to do this until we get single digits. Then we have to total it. Thank you.